Poor road conditions, lack of running water for decades, and a steep increase in taxi fare spark protest. This is Cover Story Highlights. Let's get after it. But before we do, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, like, share, and comment on the content. Protest erupted in the Paul Mountain and Top Mountain communities in St. Catherine, West Central on Wednesday as residents expressed their deep frustration with what they perceive as a lack of representation and essential services by their Member of Parliament, Dr. Christopher Tufton. The residents blocked the road leading into the two communities to press their demands. The root cause of the protest can be traced to the long-standing grievances related to poor road conditions and the unavailability of running water, issues that have plagued these communities for decades. Strikingly, these problems persist despite Mr. Tufton's 7-year tenure as their elected representative.
The airport begging the help of a tractor man passing through, and them throw some Mali and fill it up. And the rain that just fell a while ago, see wash them all. So we're enjoying a smooth sail here, so but now it's gone. Gone back to the docks.
So you're saying that the community
effort
did all this?
And I can show you many more places in the community buy them one cement and do them thing. Okay?
Okay.
Come. And can this road sustain our front head and a taxi man? Can this road sustain the front end of the people who live in the community and driving out? Who is going to be interested to come and get our children together to carry our school? When we have one passenger them coming from Top Mount to Paul Mount School, and tons of them from Paul Mount School going to Spanish Town. Some turn back when they reach down to Hull Road, walk in because the four taxis will live in the community. Gone, leave them, can't carry them. And when we come in from Spanish Town, we have to pick them up and throw them in the chunk and carry them back home. It grieved me out the pastor in the community to bring back people who should be in school learning.
And you also mentioned something about getting the sick to the hospital.
If you have a sick
How is
person,
that impacted?
A sick person, emergency, we have to take it and decide to make a rest. And that's a 10-minute, Dr. Tufton laughed and said it's a 10-minute road, right. Which is true.
Right.
And if we take the chance of going there, it's at the expense of our front end.
But
you can mash up all your crankcase and leak out all your oil, and it's $10,000 to take it off, to weld it up, and to buy back oil put in it. At our own mercy, a woman taking their baby go down there, the baby possible dead because a whole heap of shake up, a whole heap of shake up, whole heap of shake up.
Alright.
What was that? Whole heap of shake up.
Yes, just tell us your name.
Doreen.
Right. And you're a resident of where?
Top Mountain, right up here. There's no good road here. We need a route for taxi. We don't have a taxi route right now. And we're beckoning for road and water. We've been suffering for years. I've been here for over 60 years and there's no water supply and no good road. JC fixed the road at one point and with Citizen Association, and there's no road repair done to this place.
So you decided to take matters in your own hand today?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but we have to do something because this need some attention. We need to do something to show the powers that we need good water supply, road, and good roads that the taxi fare can be regularized.
In addition to these concerns, Residents also raised the issue of a significant sudden hike in taxi fares within their communities. Taxi operators have reportedly increased their fares by up to 100%, a move that has left local residents struggling with the financial burden. This alarming fare increase stands in stark contrast to the government's approval of a mere 19% fare increase for the public transport sector, raising questions about the fairness and regulation of the local transport services.
Tell us your name,
My
please.
name is Paulette.
Yes.
Paulette.
Paulette what?
Darkins.
Darking.
From Top Mountain.
And you're a resident of this
Yeah,
area?
from Top Mountain.
What area is this?
What is the place?
What area is this?
This here is Top Mountain.
Right. So tell us, why are you demonstrating this
Well,
morning?
really why I demonstrating about the taxi fare. They was taking $200 from us. Before the government people raised, and then they put it to $250, right? Yes, let's make it stay on the 250. As the government said, 19%, then put it $300 go down and $350 come up. We can't manage it. We tell off one of them other day when I taxi man, you know. So I don't find where I come from. That's how we have money. We can't manage it. It's too dear. So the children them can't pay yet the 150 for the picnic fee, picnic then the 150 can't pay. What 250 you're supposed to have picnic have mother give him $1,000. We go to school and then pay $500 all time. And have a 500 and 500 I can't buy anything.
So I noticed you blocked the road. Is that part of the reason why you blocked the
Yes,
road?
it's a part of the black road, sir.
Yes.
What authority them become? And we want justice out of it. Yes, the police have said this no rope, no problem. If we have them have to take $1,000, it should have glad. Police say that's nonsense.
Among the residents' key grievances is the recent decision by MP Tufton to replace sitting councillor Keith McCook with Michael Archer, a funeral home director, in the Red Hills division. This move has met with strong resistance from the Paul Mountain protesters, who argued that the decision to remove McCook without prior consultation or public consent is fundamentally flawed and undemocratic. Protesters emphasized that they will not support Archer in his new role, citing their disapproval of the manner in which the transition was carried out.
We want to know why Tufton don't talk to the councillor, a sitting councillor. We don't need a caretaker. We don't need a councillor. We only need a sitting councillor.
Tufton win him no come and say thanks. Him say Paramount vote can help him. So we never vote for him on road we want.
Please, because it's a form of disrespect. It's a form of disrespect. We don't please because if the MP don't come and say, we're gonna do this.
I make any changes.
That means say it don't respect us,
And
none at all.
stop until him come.
number
We
two,
not stop blocking road.
But they have, I think they have presented Mr. Archer as the caretaker for the area.
Not to us, 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 not to us.
Mafia business that
people.
Mr. McCook was overseas. The sitting representative who was elected by the people constitutionally went overseas to do his own funeral business. When they swept, they pulled the carpet from under his feet and give Archer the caretaker work.
So you're
Okay.
saying that the people of Paul Mountain don't want Mr. Archer to represent?
We don't need no fraud. We need decent and respectful transition.
This situation highlights the demand for greater transparency and community involvement in the political decision-making process. That was Cover Story Highlights. Tune in again next time for more edition of Cover Story Highlights. In the meantime, please subscribe, like, share, and comment on the content.